Hello class. This is my presentation on how to become a successful change agent. I am Cadet Grayson Smith, and I have 4 slides today talking about the ways we can do this. So the first slide, talking about basically my next 3 slides, I'm just putting it together. My first slide will be talking about the goals I have at becoming a successful change agent. Next one is going to be talking about my role at the Citadel and how I was able to help better one of the programs I work out here. And then my next one is at one of my last jobs at the YMCA, where I was kind of a failure of a change agent. A lot of people, we worked together to try and fix something, and we really never got the change to happen because of our manager. She was too stubborn. So some of my goals is when trying to become a successful change agent, you should be kind to everyone, because some people could always be having a bad day, but also no one's going to listen to someone who's not being kind to them. You know, if you're being mean to someone, they're not going to really want to change for you or anything like that. You want them to be able to respect you. You got to be patient, because some people definitely start to change. Some people like the old ways, some people want new ways. So whenever you try and bring a new change, some people will be all for it, while later on, it'll take some people some time to change. You just got to make sure you're persistent throughout everything you do. You should lead by example. Whenever you're trying to make a change, if you can't lead by example, show them that, like I'd say, I don't know what a good situation would be, but when someone's following you and you're trying to lead by example, if they see that you never have done it, they're not going to believe that you can help them change as well. You got to listen to everyone too. When you're trying to make a change, people are going to give you feedback on why it's right, why it's wrong. You should always listen to everyone. You should never think that you're completely correct, because you can always make something better. So here at the Citadel, my role this year, junior year at the Citadel, I was drill master for Lima Company. Basically, I take charge of parade. I also grade it, but also I'm in charge of teaching the knobs and Lima Company and how to do parade. Honestly, no one likes parade. Honestly sucks when you got to march in every single week. You want to be somewhere else, but you got to do it. No one wants to be there. The company lets you know that, but as drill master, you've got to stay there and make sure everyone's doing their job, because if you don't make them do what they're supposed to do, they're gonna get worse. There's been some changes we want to do with it, but so far, the way the Citadel works and the way the city of Charleston works, really can't change parade up too much, because parade helps the city and the city helps the Citadel. Another thing, can't let people skip out. That's a big thing. They think I'm in charge of parade just because I'm the drill master, but I'm not. Honestly, when I'm out there, I'm just there to help. I'm not the one in charge of it all, even though they give me the title of drill master. But the way I wanted to change drill master this year, which I did, was what happens is at the beginning of the semester we take 2 or 3 people on to train for next year, and you want to get them as much practice as possible so they come in prepared. Because when I came in this year, I felt like I wasn't as prepared as I should have been. I didn't know how to get the company lined up. I didn't know how to do parade practice. They kind of just throw you in it. So this year especially, I talked to Sergeant Green and helped make a change of parade practice, where now all the upcoming drill masters, they come out with their current drill masters and they help them at parade practice, which last year we did not do. You marched in parade practice just like everyone else, while the normal drill master would train them. So this helps the new drill masters learn how to become the next year's drill masters. So at the YMCA, this is one of my last jobs. I took care of people's kids from any age, literally from 6 months all the way up to 15 or 16 years old. There's 3 different areas. A big thing, I worked there 2 summers. So the first time I worked there, we had 2 managers. One was very hands-on. Her name was Brittany. The other one, I don't even remember her name, but I'm just gonna call her Megan. Megan, she was not a good manager at all. She never talked to us. she never listened to us. But thing with Brittany is she was hands on. She talked to us. She knew sometimes we had stuff to do, so she was very lenient with stuff. But the other one, she was very bad. But after my first summer at the YMCA, basically what happened, she left for a different job, a better job, while the other manager was there to stay. So now she was the one overtaking all of that. Needless to say, the YMCA got worse because she was the only one there. At the YMCA, obviously the pay wasn't good. You gotta love your job. If you didn't love taking care of kids, playing with kids, then you wouldn't like doing it because it's still a minimum wage job. But while you're there, you really gotta. Sometimes it's not that fun, but there's other times where you love it. So that's just the way it is. But another thing at the YMCA, you'll be working with different people. You have to get along with those different people, and needless to say, everyone got along with everyone, but it was the way people reacted, the way people acted. So there's some people that kind of acted immature, things like that. But me, I'm very respectful of everyone. We all got along. But when we went to the new manager, Megan, she wasn't a new manager, but she was the only manager now. The way she tried to, when we came back for this last summer, we gave her our schedule, and for me, she kind of messed up my schedule and scheduled me during times where I had school, and she had done that to other people too. So we came to her, talking to her hey, we need to change this up, because if we don't, we're just gonna have to skip work, because I'm not gonna miss school for work when I already told her I can't come those days. We worked with her for weeks trying to change it, and she told us she would fix everything, and every week we'd come back with a new schedule, and she'd never fix anything. She left us the same day, we worked in the same times, and it never got fixed the whole summer. We tried to fix it. We were respectful, we were kind, we talked to her saying, hey, we can't come in these days, and she never really did anything about it. So basically, the whole summer I had to skip Monday and Tuesday work. I had to tell her she had to find someone to replace me, basically. So that was the way we failed. We weren't exactly sure how to fix the situation, because we talked to her, worked with her, but in the end, it never fixed it. We never fixed it, and at the end of the summer, it's the same thing. So once I left, I don't think I'll be going back to the YMCA just because of her, because the way she was as a manager was bad. So, and that's my presentation.